Okay, hold on.
Oh, because it's the end.
Oh,
That's why.
that's why.
Look at
Let's
that.
start at the beginning.
How about that? Now I get it.
There we go. There you are.
I am. How cute am I? We can pass. Okay, so we're gonna watch one quick video, and then the girls are gonna bring it home tonight. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. We're basically going to take you from day one. Any of you guys remember opening that big box and you were scared? You're like, oh, and then you closed it back up and put it away for a while because it was overwhelming? Yeah, nobody, just me? Okay, well the girls tonight are gonna take you from day one. And this is how, it would be really great this is how you take people through their journey and where you keep it simple and duplicatable. Does that sound good? Okay, let's see if we can get this video rolling. Well, it's probably not gonna have sound, right? No. All right, we'll skip the video. It was good. I'll share it in the Facebook group because it was really good. No. You don't have to go to technology, like I'm not. So anyway, and I don't want to waste any more time. I want to bring the girls up, so we'll just skip that. First of all, every week we're going to do a little bit of recognition. Oh my goodness. How cute is she? Oh no, she's perfection. She's perfection. We're going to do recognition every week. How many of you guys love recognition? How many of you guys don't? I struggle at this because it makes me super uncomfortable, and we all have different love languages. We're going to be tapping into love language and personalities through this training over the course of the next 7 weeks. But first of all, I want to recognize each and every one of you, A, for getting here tonight, big, huge commitment, and for committing to all 7 weeks. Come on! You guys can do it. And I also want to recognize you for being willing and making the commitment to invest in each and every one of your teammates here. It's a big deal. I promise it's going to be an amazing 7 weeks that this will repeat itself over and over and over in your organization. All right, we've talked about the Math Crystal Executive. Who doesn't have a date on there yet? Yes. You can always hit Crystal or hit Executive. Well, just hit Executive. That's where the money is, and you start getting 10% match on everybody that you have gotten paid. You get bonuses. I mean, just get here. Even if you miss off that little bonus, like I'm done, but I'm going to hit it again too. Like my goal is to hit it again. Journey had yours. I bet Journey put 54 days from now. So, I got a little wager for you. You ready? So, the fastest executive on our team, my entire organization, is in this room. And she's trying to hide right now. 56 days. That's a big deal. When we were opening up her box on her floor in her family room, she goes, "How fast did you do it?" And I told her it was just over 3 months. She said, "I'm going to beat it." And so she got to work. She listened to I would give her one task and she'd come back to me, "Okay, I did it," like 5 minutes later. What's next? What's next? And so that's how we're going to train you the next 7 weeks. And that's how you're going to train your people and your people and your people. So, anybody, we end this on day 51. Our fast track here takes us through 51 days. So, if anybody hits executive between now, that means 10 new consultants. Not if you're like one away right now. 10 new consultants by day 51, I will give you $100 cash. Today counts.
Yeah.
Consultants, you have to hit executive. Perfect, yes. All right, anybody else going to take that challenge? Come on. I know we've got a few in the room that are going to hit executive. All right. $100 cash. Plus, I mean, you're going to get paid left and right. So, are you going to take that? I don't understand. Heck yeah, come in, Sam. Let's do it. All right. All right. Not bingo. We're playing business, girl. You're right. All right. So, like I told you, we're going to take you from day one in Isagenix and get your notes ready because these two are going to crush it. They're going to take you through when you're opening a box with somebody, whether it be live and in person, over the phone, over Marco Polo, over Zoom. Oh, we've got a walker. Oh, that's so cute. So cute. So get your notepads ready. Okay, you ready? Awesome. We've got Nicole and Jana Lee coming up to do this. And what are we doing with the camera? Yeah. The X camera? Oh, sorry. Hi, everybody.
I forgot about our camera. This. Okay, so the one thing that Tracy failed to ask you to do is turn off your phones. Kind of like Peter said, we are here are all taking time from our family. We're just going to ask that you turn your phone off. Be present. You made it here. You made the commitment to be here. We want to honor your time. We will start on time. We will finish on time. If you can just turn your phone off. I get you have kids. If if there's an emergency, I get it. I have 3 kids as well. But we are playing all out. We are giving you everything that we have. We ask the same of you. That's pretty simple. So if you'll just turn your ringer off so it's not dinging and dinging and ringing, we would love that. And then we just ask you to commit. Commit to yourself to play at 100% because we want you guys to hit executive. That is the point, to take you from day one to executive. That's why it's called fast track to executive. So what we're going to start out with is I'm going to do how I do every person that I get signed up. I'm going to walk you through how I open the box, and it's more than you think. So go ahead and take notes if you want. I am going to put my verbiage up in the page, so if you wanted to sit and really just soak it in, go for it. I will post what I say, how I say it, when I say it. You're going to have the video to go back to, so you don't have to worry about this. So if you want to just soak it in and listen, or if you need to take notes, if that's how you learn, then that's okay. So let me just log in here.
No, it's fine.
Hi, Jenny. I never feel that way. All right, we had a volunteer. She's going to come up. She is brand new. Yay, volunteer! This is a really big deal. So I'm just going to let her say her name and where she's from. I know this is one of Trish's brand new girls. And how awesome is she? She's like, yeah, I'm ready. I'm going to go. Ashley Nora Gilbert. Okay, so this is how I do my open the box call.
Anybody can do this, guys.
Okay, can you guys hear me or do I need to hold it? I'll just
Yeah, let's do the mic.
Okay, so sometimes I'll be talking to you. Sometimes I will be acting like I would be sitting with somebody because I want you to understand why I do what I do. So I will go through as much as I can just role playing with her, but I do want you to understand the reasons I'm doing what I'm doing. So basically, I like to do an open the box call in person if I can. I build globally, so I have people all over the country, all over the world really. So I can do this on a Zoom or I can do it on a phone call. I've got it down and I can just walk someone through it. So basically, obviously, you have them open their box. I have them pull all this stuff like this to the side, except for this. So I'll have to make sure that they locate this. I'll describe it. It's like about a 6x6 little thing. It says simple guide to help you. You have them pull that out. Ask them to have a Sharpie and a pen ready because they're going to want to take some notes and write on their canisters while you're doing this. So I let them know this is a lot of great information, and we're going to cover some of this stuff at the end of the conversation. You'd be surprised. Some people never open this up. You guys, if they never open it up, they're missing some stuff in here, right? This is where usually your measuring tape is. If they don't open it, they have no idea. So kind of be very specific. Open this up. Make sure you do your measurements. And I'll go through that at the end with them when I'm having them and showing them exactly how to enter the Isagenix challenge. So I'll get that out of the way really quick because they're like, what is that? It looks like business. Just put it to the side because we're going to cover that in a bit. So I'm going to have you go ahead and grab your bars and your shakes and put them on one side, and I'll help her to hurry this up. And there's a very specific reason I do this because I'm a visual learner. Who in the room is visual? Right? So when you can't be there with somebody, having the ability to have them visualize this is so key.
I feel like having the baby in the background is making it more real.
Yeah.
Totally. This is what
Because
we're
we
doing.
do real life. We really do real life, and we do family here. And I want you to know, someone asked me today, hey, I can't come because I have kids. Bring your kids. If it comes down to you not being here because you have your kiddos, bring them. Janely brings her kids. They'll sit in the back. They'll play on their stuff. Bring your kids. So we do family. We do family. Okay, so I'll tell them, I want you to take all of your shakes and put in bars and put them on one side. Now this is a value pack, and this is what I enroll with as much as I can. This is the one I believe in, and when I have the posture that this is the pack I started with, this is the pack I believe in, it's the pack that's going to give you the best results with the most comfortable cleansing experience. If you can have that posture, this is the pack you always want to start someone with. So then I'm going to have them take their cleanse. Oh, hi. You're going to have them put their cleanse and their snacks and put them on the other side. And they're going to put everything else in the middle. Okay. And I will, obviously it takes a lot more time when you're walking someone through it, but it gives them a really good idea of how to do this. So now when you have somebody new, can you see why I do that? That's awesome, right? Shake day, cleanse day, every day. It makes it very clear to them, okay, so these are the things I can use any day. These are the things on shake days and cleanse days. And then I'm not gonna do it, but I would walk through how to do a shake day. Is there anybody who doesn't know how to do a shake day and a cleanse day that I need to go through that? So I'm sure you all do that. You walk through with them, how to do a shake day, how to do a cleanse day, right? We're gonna learn an Evernote system. For me personally, my person, as soon as they sign up, the moment they sign up, I said this is part of my system. I send them a welcome Evernote. It has a video on how to do a shake day, how to do a cleanse day. So they've already seen it if they've actually opened the email. A lot of people don't. I will send it through a text as well. So I don't know. I don't open email. I really don't. So don't email me. So then I'll go through it with them. And obviously, I take my time and I make sure they understand. I have them write on things. Write on this first thing in the morning. Be very specific. Michael Klaus did a really, really great training at Celebration last year, if you were there, about the egg, right, in the cake mix. It just says 1 egg. Well, if you don't know what an egg is, you don't know that you're supposed to crack the egg, right? All the other instructions are like a 1/3 cup flour. And so he goes through and he's like, these things seem very normal to us, but someone who's never done the system is like, what are you doing? 2 scoops of powder. Make sure you're very specific because it gets to be so commonplace for us that we forget to be very detailed when we are walking through someone through the box. I mean, who has ever had someone call you and go, I'm really hungry, and they were doing 1 scoop of a shake? It's okay, right? Like there are people, like if you are not super specific, they don't read directions. They don't. So be very specific as you're doing an open box call. So then I would basically have her write on things. This is the important part about open box calls. So this seems very logical, right? And you're like, okay, we're gonna go through the box. Now, while I have them on the phone or in person, we're gonna walk through the back office, and this is where it gets fun. You want to start vision casting from day 1. If you haven't gone over the you share, they share, repeat, I will do that on the box with them right now. I will actually show them in the back office where they can do that. And we are going to walk her. She's brand new. She is not even switched over to an associate. So we are going to show you how to make sure that you're using the verbiage that you let people know, hey, okay, I'm ready to do this. And it makes it seem like it's just what we do. And that's the verbiage you want to have. Okay, so Ashley, when you start feeling incredible and you're a walking billboard, and you will be, people are going to be asking you what you're doing. So I'm gonna just kind of walk you through your back office. I think it's really important that you know where everything is. Is that okay with you? Awesome. So they've got the
It's coming.
stuff there.
We had a little bit of a fire situation. It's coming up.
A fire?
Close.
No. No hurting.
Everything is under control now.
I know. I mean, I'm warm up here, but
How is it?
fire.
That's so brilliant. Yeah, I love
If you're my personally enrolled, did I do this with you? Is anyone in here that's my personally enrolled? I do walk everyone through it this way.
Super simple.
I'm visual, so it just makes so much more sense to me. Okay, so just not to take time. Basically, when you're in your back office, and if they get this up, we'll show you. So you're gonna walk them through, the video is, you're gonna show them, okay, here is the video that you need to watch. You're gonna watch it with them. It's gotten shorter. Watch it with them really fast. Then they're going to go in and they're going to put their social security number in and all their private information. Awesome. So I'm gonna just say, okay, you're in your back office right now, right? This is your back office. Please don't look at her information. She's been kind enough to let us use her. So if you want to sit down with him and put your information in a second. So right here where it says click to become an associate, you'll click that and you're gonna watch a quick video. So she's going to do that really quick. Hopefully she can get through it real fast and put her information in. I would walk them through this. I'm not gonna watch them obviously put their information on. And when she gets there, we're gonna pull it down so she can put her social in. She's actually really truly becoming an associate right this moment. Now, if they ask you why am I doing this, and they don't want to, that's okay. It's all about posture and pre-framing. So I'm gonna let them know that it's just because I didn't want to ask her for her information. If I get weird, she'll get weird. Don't be weird. There's no reason to make it weird. Everyone does this. You just put it in because you are going to have people ask you what you're doing, and when they do, you want to be able to earn your bonuses. I don't call them PIBs. I just call them like a referral bonus. It's a referral bonus. Don't speak about their level because they're gonna be like, what is that? It's a bonus. You get cash. That's what you want them to know. So she's gonna go ahead. If you guys want to pull that off so people don't see her info.
That's this one. You use one of your spots.
Guys, will you take that down just for a second so they don't see her info? Is it done? Did you already do it? Oh, okay. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, awesome. Here's some things I want you to know about your back office. I'm going to show her contests and promotions, right? I'm going to walk her through, show her exactly where that tab is. I'm going to show her this is where you enroll in the Isa Body Challenge. You want them to enroll the day they've enrolled with you. If they have not, then you want them to do it this moment. Personally, I like my people to enroll the day that they order. I will walk them through that quickly. I'll send them a link actually. But if they haven't done it, I will walk them through this. So that's very, very important because we know that the Isa Body Challenge will up your basket order, right? It keeps people active longer. It's going to help with retention. So if you're not getting your people on Isa Body Challenge, this is a really good way to do that. You're walking them through right there with you and explaining you get $200 just for finishing your Isa Body Challenge. Why would you not want $200 coupon for the product that you are going to use anyway? So I'll go through, I'll kind of explain it a little bit to them. I'm going to go through the PIVs. I'm going to say, look, I know you're already thinking of a couple people that would want to join you, right? You've got 5 or 6 people that are starting to wrap up in your mind. When they start asking you what you're doing, because they're going to, this is going to become very, very, very important to you. And I'm going to go through, I'm going to show them the PIVs, right? This is all in contest and promotion. Just quickly walk them through how they can double their money if they're enrolling 2 people a week. You're also going to go ahead and show them how to enroll somebody. You're going to go enroll here. It seems very so simple to us, but they've never seen this. And someone who's coming in the back office, it can be overwhelming. But if you walk them through this during the open box call, start vision casting what's possible. Speak it as it is going to happen. Don't say if you choose to share. Never. Say when people start asking you, you are going to put them here. So it's not if, ever, right? Because everyone's got people that they know. And the other thing is, like, when they're like, I don't know anybody. No one will want to do this with me. And I'll be like, you don't know anybody that eats? You don't have 2 friends that eat food? And they're like, oh yeah. You don't have anyone that doesn't sleep well, needs energy, maybe a little bit of, those few sticky pounds, and they'll start thinking. So give them clues along the way, because everyone has friends and everyone has friends to eat. It is that simple. So I will walk them through the process. This is where you're going to go. You're going to push this little button, enroll new member. They're going to do the same thing that you did. They're going to put their information in. You're going to show them how to go in and put their information in. It's very, very simple. Make it very easy that everybody does this. That's how you create that culture of creating a manager factory, right? It's not if, it's when. Use the verbiage that they are all going to do it, and they will. If you act as though, well, maybe. Do you think that when you don't show this, people are as likely to go in and look around the back office? They're just not. So, can you guys go past this like backwards? Yeah, so that's where I would go, contests and promotions. I'm going to show them the resources as well. So I'm just going to have them scroll through and look at all this. At this point, they're already an associate, so they have a lot more back here. That's what you don't realize. Once they put that information in, it unlocks everything. So you can even say that, well, just by putting your information in, it unlocks more information for you. So ask the questions and really just see what they want, right? I always go over resources, isagenixbusiness.com, ISA products, just go through all that. And I actually will have them go to isagenixbusiness.com. If they're already saying, I want this, I'm ready, you guys get them into the isagenixbusiness.com and to start here. This is your time to really vision cast what's possible. Find like the 5K in 5 weeks, right? Kathy Coomer's 5K in 5 weeks. Show that to them. Show them what's possible. If they don't know that there's a target to hit, do you think they'll hit the target? I didn't know what was in front of me. I didn't know there was something to run for, so I didn't run there, right? Had someone shown me the money up front, I would have had a more open mindset about it. So this is so key. I will tell you, this is the person I learned from this all about is Lindsay Wynea, who was the #1 President's Quest. This is how she does every call. She does what she calls an open box call. She goes through. She uses the right words. So you want to make sure that they feel very comfortable with this. And even if they never choose to build, someday, I mean, who waited a while, right? Who waited a while to share? I waited a year, you guys. It wasn't like I was just like, woohoo, I'm gonna, that wasn't me. I wasn't a Trisha. I would love to have a Trisha on my team, but, I kind of do. But I didn't. I got my results, and I wanted to make sure that, I could tell people that I lost weight and blah, blah, blah. So you're gonna have those people. Don't leave them behind. Make sure you're loving on them, because they could be your biggest builder and you don't know. So luckily someone showed this to me along the way. But if I had not known, I wouldn't have done it. So it's very, very important to show them the back office, whether they're a builder or not. Hear me say this. Whether they come to you and they're like, no, I just want to do the product. I know. That's okay. I'm going to show you anyway. It's the posture in which you talk to people. If you were to be like, oh, okay, then they're not going to know when they're ready, because they're going to be ready at some point, right? Who came into the business? I'm really curious. Who came into this for the business? One person. One person came in for the business, not the products. You guys, that's incredible. Did you come in for business? Business? Anybody? Like, right? We came in this to feel better, and we saw the opportunity that was there. You got a scowl on your face. Yeah.
No. I was confused at your question for a second.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, yeah, I want the business.
Well, you want it now, right? But did you start for the
I was
business?
like, why is no one with me?
Well, no, if I said, who wants the business now?
Yeah.
You wouldn't be here if you didn't want the business now. But nobody really starts. I think, what's the percentage? Does anyone know the percentage that starts for a business? It's very small. It's very small. Yep.
The top, I think the top 100, there might be 1 or 2 that actually came in. Maybe.
And I will tell you, just in what I've been doing, I will take a soccer mom over a business person any day of the week.
Amen.
I am learning. You know, that those soccer moms want it so much more than someone who's going to come in and say, I'm going to rock your business. They are not the ones to do it. They are the women who are working full time already that are like, oh yeah, I can fit this in. I don't know where I'm going to fit it in. And she's going to show you later how she fits it in. For those of you who are working, you're going to just love what Janelle has to share with you, because I know that I worked 3 jobs when I started, 3, have 3 kids in sports, and my life was crazy. Like, I thought, how can I do this? You just fit into the pockets of your life. So if you're working full time, please know that you can still do this. It is 100% possible to do this, have a family, and work a job. It's possible. And balance, I know a lot of people are like, I just can't find the balance. Balance is a myth. Eric Worre taught that. There's just seasons. You'll have busy times, you'll have slow times. And that's okay. You just find what's important to you when it's important to you. So, does anybody have any questions about this? Does anyone else have anything they add that you do? Because here's the thing, we're all here to learn together. There is not one right or wrong way to do this. This is the way that I do it. So if you have something to add, please add it.
I enrolled in an iSpot account when I did open box. I think the pictures that I hold.
Yeah.
Well, and also, just so you know, in order to have your starting count towards that minimum DB, it has to be enrolled
The night.
within that 24-hour period. So it's very important. It's brilliant to do it that way. Because then they're already almost to their goal.
Yeah.
I think what's it, 500 now?
Repeat what they said.
So to
Secret.
piggyback on what she was saying, sorry. I agree. You would go, what I do is I'll pre-frame it and I'll say, where is sports bra, where is something type that. We can go ahead and measure you for and go ahead and get you enrolled in the next body challenge. So that way they're prepared for it and they're not like, oh, what? Yeah.
Okay, so for the onliners, because this is hard because we don't have another mic. So what Pam said is that she will actually take the pictures for her people when she does the open the box call. If they're out of state though, that's a little bit hard. So if you're building locally, that totally works. Generally says she'll even go farther and pre-frame it. Listen, wear a sport bra, some tight fitting that you feel comfortable in, because I'm going to take your pictures and your measurements. So that's awesome. And then we have to stay like for the onliners. I know it's hard.
I just want to add, because she had a really brilliant point. When I told you I literally taught myself with the Crystal Executive Map and contests and promotions, I was in contests and promotions and I printed out every single one, especially the double pips. Oh, sorry. I thought you were skipping over that. And learn them. And that way, when you talk to people, I remember with Kim and Christy and Gina, I'm like, okay, two, go and twos. Learn that contest and promotions tab like the back of your hand, especially that one, especially when you're working on that front end money until you build up a team. It's so super important.
So she took one of the things I was going to say. Go into your back office. This is going to be part of what you do for us. We are going to have homework, but no one's going to be judging or making sure you do it. This is for you. Go into your back office, like she was just saying, under contest and promotions, and print every single one of those flyers. Know it upwards, sidewards, backwards, downwards. Know how to share it with somebody else, because it's so important that they have that vision cast right from the day they get their box. They may not share it right away, but they're going to start thinking. If you say, oh yeah, you could earn $450 in your first week, you're going to be like, what? And you paid for my pass, right? Make sure you're drawing out that you share, they share, repeat.
I was just going to say, I'm not sure if you can hear me, but just don't presume that people aren't going to do this. Like, don't look at somebody 95 pounds overweight, broke on food stamps, sold a fridge to get started. Like, don't presume they're not going to do this, right? Like, don't get in your own head, because they don't have issues in their head. You just don't know what's going on in their life, right? So show them this crap. Like, I can't imagine if Tracy wouldn't have come to my house to help my enroller out, and show this to me. I wouldn't have known about it.
So Tricia is saying never prejudge. Ever. You have no idea someone's situation. Never prejudge, ever, because you do not know someone's situation. Kenya. Okay, hold on, because I did not know this. Okay, so we have an Isabody person in the house who is rocking her abad. And she will share something, and this is why this is so good, because collaboration is key. I had no idea about this, and I am so excited to learn.
So it's a free app. Isagenix is free. So don't use it as an excuse, but if you do. No, it's ISO tools. Like I just downloaded it.
Not sales tools, just ISO tools.
And so then I synced all my contacts. So everybody in my phone now can be a hot or cold lead. So I had 5 people that reached out to me on Facebook today. I made them a hot lead. And then I sent them what they said they needed. Energy and performance. There's my videos, my images, everything. And I've been playing with this for a while, but never really committed. I've enrolled 2 people in 7 days. They're in Isabody, they're in Healthy Mind and Body. I'm killing it. And it's always good on my phone. Like, Isagenix is paying for stuff for us to do it. Like, really.
So who thought that you could only do the sales tool? I thought the sales tool, that's what I've been using. I have no idea.
I mean, to Isabody, so that's the whole point. So then you hit on your little face here. Let me make sure I get it right. Let me go back.
So if you have this, look at your right now.
I don't have time to figure it out right now because I'm nervous. But this is how you get them started, and then it allows them to do the mobile Isagenix from the phone. And the pictures go from the phone. If it turns sideways, it's fine. Isabody team can fix it. Caitlin's not going to die if it's sideways. That's not a good excuse. Okay. Thank you.
And you're not put that thread that we have on Facebook, just maybe a couple of screenshots.
Sure.
And we will be training on a lot of the tools. So that is going to be coming up. So now that we know that, we will train on it. One of us will totally research it, make sure, and maybe we'll have Kenya teach.
I think so.
Kenya, we'll talk about that one, I think. But anyway, go ahead, back there.
Mhm.
I don't think so. It should work on Android as well because the ISA sales tool does.
Is it IC tools at all?
Nope, just ISA tools, she says.
I'm up there right now.
We will put it in the page. We will put it, one of us will figure it out. We'll get it in there so you can totally rock that out because I didn't know that. I know I'm running home and I'm going to be downloading it myself because you can't do that on your ISA sales tool as far as I know. So I love that. Any other questions?
Yes. Going back to the day they enroll versus the box. Okay, so they order one day, maybe it takes 5 to 6 days for them to get the box.
They need to enroll
When does that 24-hour window start?
the day they order it.
The day
Because
they
it is so important the day that someone orders that you ask them to enroll in the ISA Challenge. Because if they enroll with a value pack, which everyone should be trying their very best because it's the very best pack to start with.
So you can't really walk them through the box and say things that you're
No, but so like I said, when I get to this point, I've already got someone enrolled in the ISA Challenge. This is for someone who's pushed back up with me. I'm not going to push someone that says no. I mean, I've had people that are like they just ignore me, but I get them here, right? I still have a chance to get them enrolled. So this is more of a backup plan for me when it's, as far as ISA Challenge. But there's so much information in the back office. You don't want to overwhelm them. I'm not saying go over every single thing. Just allow them to see what is here. But if you have a builder who is coming in going, I think I want to do this, go over stuff. Like make sure that they know.
Just as a quick, just so you know, if you email Isagenix right away, like in 2 or 3 days, and then enrolling, and today enrolling the ISA Challenge a few days late, email them, they'll still let you count that DB towards your first. I've yet to not accept that.
Okay, so Tricia just said to the onliners, and anyone in the back might not have heard her, that if you have someone who does not enroll in the ISA Challenge within the first 24 hours, if you email Isagenix, it's with Isabody,
I can't even know. Email?
what's the email?
It's actually the Isagenix mobile app, not the tool.
Isagenix mobile app.
So like if you were going into their web page, and before it goes in, it shows Isagenix, all Isagenix. The first one is Isagenix. It actually lets you pull up your camera. It tells you to do profile, front, back, and side.
Okay, we're going to share what she's saying in the page. We'll do it step by step, someone who's really good at that. Right. But what,
We'll post the email.
we'll post the email, so if you have someone who is late, isabodychallenge.isagenixcorp.com. Way down in the back.
Can you guys use your concert voices if you're talking? We can't really hear you, especially when you're facing forward. I don't know.
I try to repeat anything they say. Yeah, I have to repeat it for the camera anyway, because everyone else is online that's watching, so I have to repeat it anyway. So I am repeating anything that's said. Anything else? It depends on the person. So it depends really, but I take about 45 minutes. And I let them know, because it's really important that you pre-frame that. Hey, when your box gets there, I'd like you to call me and let me know it's there, or text me and let me know it's there. Let's set up an appointment. It's gonna take about 45 minutes to go through. So I pre-frame it. They know, oh, I've gotta have some time, and I've gotta have my box in front of me. Like, I let them know, I need you to be in front of your box and your computer at the same time. It's gonna take about 45 minutes. So if you pre-frame that for them, they know ahead of time. So they're not driving down the road going, oh, I don't have my box. Like, pre-frame. So important to pre-frame every conversation like that. So they are at home with their box and a computer and a Sharpie and a pen.
And I know for some of you guys, you're like, oh my gosh, 45 minutes, that's a lot. You just got paid $100 for a value pack. How many of you guys make $100 an hour in your job?
You guys hear her back there?
Right?
She said you just made $100 for a value pack. So anyone who's thinking 45 minutes seems like a really long time, customer service is so important.
And I promise you guys, if you do this work on the front end, which I was much better at it early on, self-admittedly, you do this work on the front end now, this will pay off huge rewards down the road, I promise. And this will duplicate, because they will do what was done with them, right? Do you agree?
Can you guys hear back there?
I use my phone.
Everyone hear that? Okay.
Just a quick question. For those that are in town, do you hand deliver the box and do it? Or
I
do you
did
just
when
do
I
it
first started. I would go get the box and whatnot. I actually meet them at roll call now, if I can, because it's a beautiful location. I have the ability, and you know what? Like, I want other people to see me do that kind of stuff, because I think that I'm a one-team person. Like, I do not keep my stuff to myself. I will share it with anybody. And if other associates start doing the same thing, think about how many more people we will keep in Isagenix. I can't tell you how many people I re-enroll that are like, my person didn't tell me anything. They signed me up and I never heard from them again. I'll sign you back up, right? Like, I'll give you the customer service. That's why it's so important to get good customer service, in my opinion. I'm a customer service freak. If I go out, I expect great service. I give good service to my associates as well. So I like to meet them now at roll call. Some people are weird. They don't want you in their house either. I mean, if they're a good friend, I happen to enroll 90% cold market, so it's more comfortable for me to not be in someone's house, and it's more comfortable for them because they don't know me.
And if you
Yeah, exactly. That's the other thing. It shows them exactly where roll call is and how to get the box. So it kills a whole bunch of birds with one stone.
By doing this 45 minutes, how much time are you saving yourself in the future?
Well, that's why I do it. I mean, if you really think about it, you're saving yourself, because they're going to call you down the road, or they're going to, how do I reorder? And again, in a few minutes, we're going to go over Evernote. Our Evernote tells them how to go in and check their auto ship, right? I'm going to show them here while I'm going through, because I'm not looking at it. I'm forgetting things, I'm sure. I'm not looking at my actual computer. I will show them, this is how you edit your auto ship, right? They've already got the email from me because it tells them in there as well. This is how you edit it, right? I walk them through anything that they might have a question about. Think back to your first experience. Like, you didn't know what all this was. So that open the box call saves me a ton of time. Then they can't say, well, I didn't know I had an auto ship. Well, yeah, you did. I told you. I showed you exactly how to do that. And I'm not going to call you, well, how do I edit it? Showed them. It saves you so much time on the front end versus the back end. So we're going to hurry because we don't have all night. Generally, it's going to come up and show you some crazy, amazing fun things with a tool called Marco Polo. It is an incredible app. It's kind of like an adult walkie-talkie with a video camera. So it has become part of my enrolling. When someone enrolls, hey, you download Marco Polo because that's the way that I'm going to talk to you. When they have questions, they can ask me through Marco Polo. They see my face. They hear my voice. It's an interaction versus a text, because so much can be like misconstrued during the text, right? There's no emotion. No one knows what you're talking about.
Question for you. What do you, when you sign somebody up for the first time, what do you put in their auto ship cart or what you say to them when you're setting up their auto ship cart.
Okay, so Christy just asked, when you're signing somebody up, what do you put in their auto ship cart and how do you, like verbiage, what verbiage do I use? I don't tell them. I put their shakes that they ordered, I put 2 cleanse, and if they ordered a value pack, I put the vitamins in there. And here's the thing, I'm gonna go over with them when they get their box, how to change it. And I just tell them, you're free at any moment to change your auto ship. And I'm gonna show them how to do it. You can do it up until the day before it ships. So they have 100% control. It also comes in their Evernote. So my Evernote system is so clear, and the title on it says, welcome, so please read me or something. I can't remember because I just copy and paste everything because everything's the same, but it says, please read important information. When I'm done signing them up, I say, you're going to get an email from me in 5 minutes. Please read it. Click through it. It's very important stuff because it's all about pre-framing, but I don't tell them. Why? If they have complete control that I'm going to tell them what's in there. So other people might do it different. I don't put a pack in there because I don't know what flavors they're going to want. I don't know if they're going to change their mind. I don't know. I always sign for people up with 1 liquid and 1 powder cleanse, right? Like, I don't know which they're going to like. That's why it's so important just to show them. But I don't go, okay, now we're going to do your auto ship. I don't do it. I put it in there, right? It might not be the right thing, but that's how I personally do it. And I also know that they are staying active if they forget, and they have the products they need if they forget. Everyone needs their shakes. Everyone's going to need funds. You know, it's just how I personally do it. It might not be right. Trisha, how do you do it?
I do a custom 30-day. There's a coaching bonus on it, and they get $50 in free product. So I always do a custom 30-day.
So she's doing a custom 30-day. Do you tell them?
Oh yeah, I say I'm putting in a custom 30-day for you $50 in free product, but you have full control over editing it. We can change it till day 29.
There you go. So everyone can do it the way that you're comfortable doing it. There's no right or wrong way. You want to make sure they have at least 100 BBs so they don't lose their volume. All right, so Jamily is going to show you Marco Polo and how she uses it to coach, because she is a nurse practitioner. She works 14-hour days sometimes. Crazy hours, right? Like, how are you going to be able to coach someone if you're working like those many crazy hours? She's going to share how brilliant she has done with Marco Polo. Thank you, Nicole. Hey, Texas. I have a ton of team in Texas, but I just had to give them a shout. Okay, so first things first. Let me see if I can get this to work.
I'm curious who's using Marco Polo right now.
Yeah. Who's using Marco Polo?
And who's not using Marco Polo?
Look at this little guy. He just won 4th place in the district spelling bee. Well, that's why I was late, so my apologies. Okay, so I just had to give him a little shout out. So yeah, who is using Marco Polo? Yeah, to coach? You guys just no, well, half of the hands went down. So I'm like Nicole, and I will send out an email to everybody within just a few minutes of enrolling them that absolutely nobody reads. And it's got everything that you could possibly imagine that they're going to ask you in the future in that email, but no one reads it, no one can ever find it. So Marco Polo, I found, is a really good way that they have it at their fingertips, all the information that they need, because who doesn't carry their phone with them all the time? So, let's see. This is cool. All right. So this is what the app looks like, Marco Polo, and you can just go into your app store and download it. Let's see. I probably don't want to pull up anybody's messages to me. They're not going to show up. But here's what I love. Okay, so it's a back and forth conversation. That's all it is. And what I do when I use this to go over my open the box call, I do a lot of business interstate. So a lot of my stuff is in Texas. If I can't get to them, if we're working odd hours, I go to work at 4:30 in the morning and I'm coming home at 7 at night, and they're a couple hours later, I can't do an open the box over the phone or on a Zoom. So I will use Marco Polo to do the open the box. Can you guys hear me? Yeah? Okay. So what I will do is initially set up just a little stand to do a live video, because this is live, it's not pre-recorded. And so it's looking at me, and I'm doing the open the box call to my camera, and I actually sent it to my husband. You can go in and forward that to anybody in your contact list. So once you have that initial Marco Polo, the open the box call, all you have to do, and let me pull this up here and I'll show you. If I have my pink hat on, that's a training video. So here's my open the box call. You hold your hand down on that and you can forward it to anybody in your contact list, okay? So you do the work once and you can send it to anybody. That's awesome. And so even if I do an open the box call with them, I'll send this to them so that they have the information wherever they are if they need to go back and look at it. So I do the open the box call. I also do a cleanse day. I'll do a shake day. I'll do a cleanse day. And I've also set it up. Sorry, that's making everyone dizzy. So the third message that I send them, I've set up my phone to look at my computer and we'll go through your back office as well. I'll do the auto ship, definitely do the contests and promotions, all of the tips, and we'll go through how to become an associate. And you can send that as well, forward it to anybody in your contact list. So that'll save a ton of time. If you're on my contact list, you're probably getting messages at 4:30 in the morning from me, you know, hey, what's going on? But also, I will send, do you guys do the 3x3x3? The three contacts, 3 reaching out, 3 loving on people? No? Nobody? Just me? Oh, it's 5 now? Shoot, I'm behind. Okay, so I do that on my way to work. It takes 2 minutes to just say, hey girl, I'm so proud of you. I am so excited that you started your Ice Body Challenge, blah, 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 blah. Holler, okay, and then holler, and then you hold it down and you forward it. You can send that to as many people as you need to love on that day. Now don't be saying their names and sending it to somebody else. Made that mistake once. But, so you can do the 5x5x5 through Marco Polo as well, and that'll save you a lot of time. Let's see what else. Groups. Yes, this is exciting stuff here. You see all my Freedom Executive Cruise winners. Who's going on a cruise? Woohoo! We're going on a cruise, baby.
Explain this, please.
Groups?
Got some new people, cruise.
Oh, the cruise. Okay. So starting back in, I think it was June or July, the June boom, was it? Isagenix decided that anybody who wanted to run for their business, top business builders, it was the top enrollers, you got points for all of your business activities. And so the top 25 or 50 businesses, top 25 teams, top 50 individuals got 2 fully paid cruise tickets to go to Puerto Rico and Aruba, St. Kitts, and so we're going in April. It's really exciting. So we just kind of set up a little group here. All you'll do is you'll go in up here in the corner, create group, and you can put anybody in your contacts there. All these first 5 people are my big business builders, so I'm going to go in and I'm going to put everybody on a group so that we can all communicate and kind of bounce ideas off of each other. And hit done. You can name the group. You can put a funny meme or whatever for the group title and picture. I know, I keep looking at that. So the group idea is really good too. I have one, my Soulfire team builders. I've got one for everybody that I enroll. Anybody that I enroll is going into Marco Polo, and they're going to get messages from me daily just on updates on products, information on businesses, or anything. They'll get a message from me daily saying, hey, there's pumpkin spice 2 for 1 or whatever. So they can just go in and look at their leisure. and get information on what's going on. And then, of course, the business builders, that's a little more of an active group, interactive. They can ask questions, they can bring information to you, and really people kind of get involved. And it's just an easy way to communicate. And I am so super huge on face-to-face communication. I do text a lot, but especially when you're driving, if any of you work and you're in the car as much as I am, you can't sit there and text. So you just pop this up and they're looking at your face and they can see if you're pissed off at them because they didn't do their cleanse day right or whatever. I mean, it's just so, I mean, it's just the face-to-face interaction is just unparalleled. So that's why I love the Marco Polo app. It's so good. What questions do you have for me?
That's brilliant, though.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty simple. Yeah, go ahead.
Is it like a phone call? Like, so you just be like, oh hey, or is it like a video? Like
So what she asked was if it was a phone call or a video like Snapchat, and it's a video. So once you hit start, it starts recording your face, and you hit stop, and it's done. And it's there until the other person sees it, and it'll remain there until they delete it. So you can scroll back for years. Yes, a walkie-talkie, and it stores all of that data on the app, so not on your phone. So it doesn't waste all of your data. Yeah, so it'll remain there for them to go back and look at. I've got people that I enrolled when I started in May, and the messages are still on there until they go ahead and delete them. Yeah, good question. Yeah.
Marco Polo is so key when you're doing like challenges, creating culture, creating community. Right now we have a challenge going on, and we have a group for 50-plus-year-olds, we have a group for guys, we have a group for weight loss, mindset, healthy moms, so like pregnant or nursing moms. We have all these groups, and they're talking all day long. I can do all the coaching for me, right? And they're loving on each other, crying, like literally crying to each other, and celebrating. It's amazing to be a part of. So this is incredible, guys. This thing is incredible.
Yes, yes. And if you need somebody to send your first Marco Polo to, write my number down. You can send it to me, and that way you'll have it right there, and you can go ahead and forward it. You can write my number. 713-826-9367. I'm excited to see it. All right. Who else? Questions? Yes, Sam.
So if you do a shake day video, are you doing what you do on a shake day, or are you going exactly by what the shake day says to do? How is it that you do your own video?
So my personal video to all of my enrolled will be pretty much by the book. I will say, now here's an alternative for you, or here's this, this is a different way of doing it. You're going to figure out how you do it best, what works for you, what fits with your schedule. I do veer from the cleanse day schedule because I have my own particular way of doing it. So I'll go and tell my people, this is how I do it, this is how the book does it, you're going to figure out what works for you. But when I'm going through the products, I pull all of them up into the screen that they can see them. This is what's going in my shake. This is what's, here's your 2 scoops. This is your shake day. You're going to take your accelerator and, kind of walk them through it. So, but yeah, I do mention that you're going to figure out what works for you, and it's not set in stone. Yes, ma'am.
I just want to add real quick, the thing that got me involved or interested in Isagenix was my best friend, Rachel's little sister. She was on our Polo, we were making messages back and forth, and she was constantly making mistakes with doing it. I was say, oh, sorry, I'm sorry, and I was making real quick, and I'm like, where are you? I want that.
Yes, product placement. That's
Where
awesome.
did you get that? And all the time. And I just loved it, and I was thinking, how are you? I want one.
Right? What's your name? Jenna. So what Jenna was saying is what got her interested in Isagenix to start with was she was Marco Polo, Waitress's younger sister, and what's her name? Erin was always having shakes in the Marco Polos, and she was just drinking or cleansing, and Jenna was like, what's going on? What is that? So yeah, product placement. Yes, ma'am.
Also, when somebody new joins Marco Polo, once you have it, you get a notification notification that they're new. And since it's a new app, I get notifications every day. And so I just kind of like, this is my way of enrolling people is, hey, I'm the Marco Polo Welcoming Committee. I'm so glad you're on Marco Polo. And like we start this fun conversation. And it's been really good because a lot of people on my phone, I don't even know who they are. I don't know why they're on my phone.
Yep.
Well, like now I can see their face and go, oh, that's who that is. So,
Yep, put a face with the name. Yeah, awesome.
just get on.
That's cool. It's just a way to connect, and if it helps you with your business, then it's even more awesome.
Thank you.
Who else? Anybody else? More questions? All right, who's next? Are you gonna introduce? Okay, thanks everybody.
Yeah.
So those of you who are working, how is that going to free up your time? Right? Does that just make it so much easier for you? Like, can you just see, like, just learning from different people, like, that's just brilliant to me. Like, when she told me that, I was like, what? Because I taught her how to use Marco Polo, but she taught me how to use it better. Way better. She schooled me on it. So the other thing she did not talk about is we do have a thread that we have all of our leaders in that if you aren't available, because she works full time, your people are coaching each other. It just becomes a community. I don't have to be in my executive thread all the time because I have other leaders in there. I wasn't in there all day, and so much was getting like taken care of. Questions about cleansing, like I have this person who has this issue, like Crohn's or whatever. I don't have to be in there because we have so many people that can answer the question. So it takes my job and it cuts it at a fraction of what I normally would be getting thrown at me in a day. So she has been brilliant in bringing this into our community and our team. And it's just, I thought it was so important that it be shared here because I want everyone to know that they can do this. She works crazy hours, long hours. She can do this. You can do this.
So awesome.
All right, so next up we have Lindsay.
So something that we just recently started, we have an energy and performance Marco Polo, a weight loss Marco Polo, a healthy aging Marco Polo. That has been incredible. Like you just said, they're talking all day long. So you ready for questions?
So you gotta be in front of the camera, the onliners need to hear you.
Well, I'm a little, I have to like hide.
Oh. So she's gonna share that and then they're gonna do a fun little skit for you.
Hi. Okay, so something we just recently started, we just started a group Isabody challenge in our product page, and we started a weight loss Marco Polo group, a healthy aging Marco Polo group, an energy and performance Marco Polo group. And it has been so much fun. The energy and performance, I mean, you should have seen the Nitro post coming in right now, and the excitement around that. And the weight loss group is having so many conversations, answering each other's questions. So it's awesome. You should do it. So, yeah. But don't look at my stickers.
Okay, is there anything tonight that you've learned that you're gonna use right away? Like, make some noise if you've learned something new.
Yeah. Woo.
Exactly why we're here. We're here to learn something new, and especially from each other, because everyone does this a different way. But they're all valuable because there's going to be something that you end up using a lot. There's going to be something that you use just a little bit, but it's going to make a difference in your business. Thank you, ladies, for sharing. I learned so much already, and I cannot wait to use Marco Polo in a more effective way. That's your picture. I just also want to tell you guys how lucky you are to be here, especially who are the new people within the year? Woo, yeah, awesome. So I don't think you understand how blessed you are because all these people who went before you did this, they went for it and they did it messy. And that was okay because obviously it worked, right? What did she say? 66,000 people. And they made all the mistakes for you. Lindsay and I have made plenty of mistakes, but that's why we're here, to help streamline the system and to be duplicatable. Do you have any idea that everything that you do will depend if your people are going to copy you or not? If they're going to share this with their neighbor, if they're going to decide to do a business. It all depends on how you share it with them and the tools that you're using. Because some people are going to look at it and go, I can do that. And then there's other ways. And we're going to kind of show the other way before we had these systems in place.
This is legit how it went down. So we're gonna show you. Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Like you have your box, so we just went through it. It was awesome. I just was here for 3 hours. And if it's anything like me, on day 5, we're gonna feel like we followed a rainbow. So just get ready. The rainbow's coming. I think I threw up too. Just the rainbow was awesome. And call me anytime. Carly, I'm telling you, I'm your girl. Like I am your trainer, I'm your nutritionist, I'm your doctor, I'm the best coach ever, I'm your best friend forever. Anything you need, I'm here. So I'll probably just call you every single day. Is that cool? How about I just call you if I need you? Is that okay? I promise, I'll call you if I need you. I'm considered like the mean coach because I get results. So, but if you want, do you want me to like, well, okay, what do you, oh, yeah, you just call me. That's fine. I promise. I promise I'll call you. Thank you so much. Bye. Okay. Yeah, you're hungry. I get it. You eat every day. Yeah, okay, I get it. Yes. Hey, hello. Hey, Carly.
Lindsay, so like, I don't know. Gosh, I know it's only day 3, but I don't think I can do this.
Wait.
I know you showed me how to do it, but dude, I'm like starving. Like, we almost passed out. Jake is like ready to like, he's like ready to like call you and like threaten your life. Like, we gotta return to get our money back because he's scared for me. I'm like seriously starving. I totally did what you said. I had the scoop in my spinning, my blender. I've been eating those little icky wafer snacks for my snacks, and I'm really gonna die.
Did you just say you only had 1 scoop shakes?
Yeah.
Oh, remember what we talked about in our 3-hour conversation? You want to have 2 scoop shakes. And for your snacks, remember it's 150 to 250 calorie, healthy, low glycemic, high power protein snacks like hummus and veggies or berries.
Oh, I remember now. I'm sorry. You're right. I'm not gonna starve. I can do this. All right. I'm sorry I bugged you. I gotta go. All right. I'm gonna go eat something. I'm sorry.
Okay, good. Yeah, definitely eat. That's gonna help a ton.
Thank you, Lindsay.
Oh my gosh, I'm feeling so good. I'm not running again. Yes. Love this energy and this freedom that I'm having. It's just so awesome. Hey, Carly. Hey, how are you?
Lindsay, oh my gosh, you need to come over like right now. Like, I feel so good. I'm at the park. My neighbor is here. She saw my shaker bottle. She's been watching these women on like Facebook, and she's like legit ready to sign up like right now. But she's like one of those fickle friends. Like, if we don't do it like right now, she's not gonna do it. So you gotta come over like right now. I have no idea what I'm doing, and she really wants it. And I'm really putting my products paper because you said something about that.
Okay, I just started to run, but like that's fine. I'll just stop running. Like I'll stop whatever I'm doing. You know, I'm just gonna run to your house. That's fine. I'll help you get.
Okay, you better hurry because she's like seriously fickle. Like she might change her mind in like 5 minutes. So run.
Okay. Yeah, I'll be there in a second. Bye.
Cool, thanks.
Okay, I'm so excited we finally get to say all this freedom that we're having. And I just bought the red box with my ISA card. And dinner. Just hang on. I'm so excited. Finally, we have a date. Like, okay. Okay, can you just get the movie started? Hello.
Yeah. So like Lindsay.
I'm hearing what you're saying. I remember now something about cleanse days and that I really need chocolate. Yeah, I'm almost through day 1, but I just don't think I can do this. I need I want a burger so bad. And I don't even eat a burger. I don't even eat hamburgers, but seriously, anything right now. I would totally eat a burger. I would eat the fries even. I seriously, like, I really, really should have taken your advice and bought the chocolate, and I'm so kicking myself right now. Do you have some? Can you bring me some chocolate, or can you order it? I don't know how to do that, and I really, really need a chocolate.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. So it's like 8:52. So I'm just gonna go in your back office, and because I'm the best secretary ever. It's right on my shirt, and so I'm gonna go ahead and get in your back office and order that for you. So I'll just, and I'm gonna go also because I'm your best friend forever. I'm gonna go pick it up at will call and bring it over to your house. Is that good tomorrow? Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm just gonna go ahead and eat that burger tonight, and then I can start my cleanse day again tomorrow, right? Because there is no way I can go through tonight and just keep cleansing. Like, I just can't do it.
Oh, you know what? Brent just said that we can come and bring you ice to the lights right now. I have some of my covered, so no eating burgers on my watch because I'm a really good coach. So yeah, we'll be there in like 5 minutes.
Oh my gosh, you are a lifesaver. Thank you. Best coach ever. Lindsay, hi, it's Carrie. So, you know what? I do think I want to do the Ice Body Challenge. And I really need like $200 for free product because I'm using all the Isagenix. Like, I like it all of it. Hey, are you there? Oh, baby sissy. Okay, I'll just make this fast. How do I do the Ice Body Challenge? Like, what do I need to do? Can you come take my picture? And I don't take a newspaper.
I'm gonna go get it. I'm gonna alone because I'm really good friend, and I'm gonna bring it to you. So just hold on right there.
Okay, are you sure your neighbor's not gonna care if you take their newspaper? I know, like I know that you stole a few newspapers. Don't get called for me. Hey, Remy. Lindsay, are you sure you can hear me? Yeah, you said this wasn't a puppy cleanse. Remember how I told you never trust a toot after your cleanse day? I'm just clearing the seriously, I got that cute teeth. I can't leave the stall. You have to come right now.
Yeah, I'll get a change of clothes. I'll be right there.
Okay, raise your hand if you've been there. Any of these calls. It happened. This happened. And we cannot be, do you see how this is not stupid potato vocal? Do you see how people be like, I do not want to do what Lindsay does. Hey, that's exactly why we need systems. This is why we need tools. And so the next tool we're going to talk about is awesome.
Yeah, so, you know, I'm gonna get a little serious here. I had a moment where I said, I don't want to be a trainer. I don't want to be your secretary. I'm not the best coach. I don't want to be anyone's best friend anymore. I'm best friended out. I don't want to be your counselor. I'm not a nutritionist. I've been up studying all night long and I still don't know what this herb is. I have no idea. So maybe this isn't for me. And I'm here to tell you, if you found yourself in that situation, maybe you've been there, maybe you're there right now, it does not mean that this is not for you. It just means you don't have a system. And, you know, I was wearing these badges like honor. I thought I was so awesome at what I did because I could be the best friend, I could be the best coach, I could be the nutritionist. But I'm here to tell you, it won't last. And I got to a point where I felt really, really, really burned out. And I don't have that many arms. But the exciting part is in network marketing, we don't have to have multiple arms because many hands make light work. And we do that through a system. Jim Coover himself said that he was cutting hair and he was cutting another head of hair and another head of hair, and he realized, I can only do so much with my own two hands. We all know that. We have lives. We are doing things with our kids and our families and our careers. And if you're doing this for everyone, we're missing the boat because we're missing the freedom that we're all in search of. And we're also clipping the wings of every single person that we're getting started. And we are not in the business of clipping wings. We're in the business of helping people grow to new levels and do all the things that they choose to do with their vision. So many things you heard tonight are part of people's system. And Travis Garza sat me down a few months ago and asked me what my system was. I couldn't answer the question, and it was really, really embarrassing for me. But with embarrassment comes growth, if you choose to look at it that way. And he said people will use, they can get to 2 or 3 star without a system, and then you're going to hit the wall. And they call it the 2-star vortex. And I'm like, interesting. And so we were given this incredible system, and we were shown this system by a good friend, Rachel Thomas, who showed this system to us, and Nicole Hammontree, and you guys have already been using this system. And it can get so much more fun when we can get back to building relationships, back to being face-to-face, back to human connection, and less repeating ourselves a million times a day, because we're not doing anyone favors if we're doing that. We want to show people how to grow into leadership and how to find it for themselves. Do you not feel good when you do that? That's when we feel confident. That's when we feel empowered. So we're here to show you another part of the system that we use, and it's my favorite part. This has given us our arms back.
Definitely, I'm so excited about this Evernote system. So this is kind of like what the other ladies were talking about, is we need to, when we're offering this system to our customers, we need to basically, you're trying to show the value of having a system. You're trying to tell them exactly how this is going to help them in their lives. So when we're sharing the Evernote system, we need to tell them and say, listen, this is how I want to coach you. We're going to be referring back to this Evernote through your whole journey of their weight loss or your performance or whatever their goal is, right? So you're going to talk about how much they're going to use it, tell them how much they're going to appreciate it. You also want to get their permission that you can use the system with them. So an example of that would be, hey, Trisha, I'm so excited that you're getting started. You're going to find so much information in your back office that we went through when we opened your box. But there's this tool that I use when I help coach you. It's called Evernote. Let's download. Are you open to downloading this app that I help coach my team with? And hopefully they say yes. And you tell them why it's so great. You say, this is going to make your life so easy because it's going to empower you to have all of this information at your fingertips on your phone. You forget how to do a shake day, it's on there. If you need snack ideas, if you're looking for a sweet snack, it's on there. A salty snack, it's on there. So there's so many things. If you forget how to enter the Ice Body Challenge, we're going to refer you back to this Evernote. So we're going to do a little bit different thing of how our life might have been with the Evernote.
How it is now. So now I get to be tour guide Barbie. And I love being a tour guide far more than I love trying to be a nutritionist and a Team Isagenix athlete and understand how to be a counselor and all of these things. We don't need to be any of those things. We just get to be really, really fun tour guides. Who's been to Disneyland? It's my favorite place on planet Earth. How do you feel when you have the best tour guide? Somebody that's showing you around and, oh, let me show you this restaurant. It's kind of a secret, and I'm going to show you where it's at, and here's what you can eat here, and here's what you can have. You feel really, really good, and then next time you go to Disneyland, you start telling your friends because you're the tour guide now, and that starts to duplicate. So the tour guide becomes the tour guide, and duplication gets into place. So we can be the best tour guides ever for Isagenix. We can show the people that we're enrolling where to find the information, where to go. And a line that I use a whole lot now is, remember that Evernote I sent you? Let's open that together and we'll look at it. So we kind of want to show you how things are different now as a tour guide versus a crazy person. So, yeah. Hey, Carolee, thank you for having me over to open your box. And if it's okay with you, I use an additional coaching tool. Would you be open to downloading it so that I can coach you the best and you can find everything that you need? Yes, of course. Okay, awesome. So it's called Evernote. If you can just download that, I'm going to go ahead and shoot you over an Evernote. It's just a link in about 5 minutes. So we can just show the first Evernote. Welcome. Ding. Her phone dings. And she gets this welcome Evernote link. Let's scroll down. We are so happy you've chosen to join us in this journey. Keep this message handy so you can refer back to it often. And here are the links. So, I actually told you that wrong, and I apologize. I'm going to say one other way that we use it. I actually send this the minute they're enrolled. I'll say, hey, Carolee, to that same conversation, I'm going to go ahead and send you an Evernote. Please watch How to Rock Out a Shake Day. And when your box comes, give me a call, and we're going to open it together. Is that okay with you? And so she would just click on How to Rock Out a Shake Day. Now, what are your curious Nellies going to do? They're going to click on other links anyway. They're going to start scrolling through the other links anyway. And if they don't, at least she's checking out How to Rock Out a Shake Day. So when we need to open that box, she already has a good idea of how the system works. So that is how I use it. So the skit we did was not how we really do it. Sorry about that. So hopefully that makes sense. Does that make sense to everyone? Yes? Okay. Yes, you will all have, some individual team leaders have personalized for specific teams, so you'll be able to find those links in your own team pages for these Evernotes. This is not so much we'll go through these Evernotes, but we really wanted you to understand more than anything the importance of having a system and the importance of using Evernote and how it can rock your business and how it can free up your time to do the stuff that you love. And we're all doing the same thing. So systems duplicate, people don't. And overwhelm and negativity duplicate. We want to duplicate the right stuff. It's going to show them how to enroll in the Healthy Mind and Body. Let's scroll down to the bottom. How to enroll a new associate. Let's scroll up just a little bit. How to manage auto ship. So this is just going to be an additional tool for you. Now you're opening the box with them. You're walking through their back office. You're spending those 45 minutes. You're setting them up in a Marco Polo, and you're sending them this. Do you think you're going to have more time on your hands? Yes, I promise you, it is worth it. This is so worth it. So, okay. We'll show you how it looks different. Hello.
Ring, ring. You're fast. Wow. Lindsay, it's Carolee. So I have a question. I'm loving Isagenix. I really do want to do the IsaBody thing and get the $200. Can you sign me up for that, or can you go ahead and do that for me?
Oh, that's a great question. So do you remember that Evernote that I sent you? Do you have it handy?
Yeah, I totally forgot. Let me look.
Okay, let's pull it up together. I'm going to pull it up as well. So just go to the IsaBody link. Do you have it pulled up? Okay, I'm just going to ask you to click on that. And if you go through, it's going to tell you exactly how to sign up for the IsaBody challenge. Gives you every single step.
Hey, perfect. I got it. Thank you so much. I forgot about that Evernote. I'll definitely check into that more.
Yeah, you're welcome. Talk to you soon.
You just called me? So weird.
I'm going to go log on to people on Marco Polo. First, I'm going to check my ISA post. Carolee enrolled someone? What? Oh my gosh. Ring, ring.
Hello.
Hey, Carolee, I just saw that you enrolled your brother.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, he saw me and all this energy, and he just wanted some of it. So, yeah, we got signed up.
How did you do that?
Well, I was in that Evernote, and I was checking it out, and it showed me how to enroll an associate, so I just got him going. That's all I need to do, right?
Yeah. That is awesome. Good job. Yeah, that's so cool. Okay, so now that you've enrolled him, if it's okay with you, I'm going to send you a second Evernote that just kind of shows you how to do what I do and how to be a really awesome tour guide. Are you open to that?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, I'll shoot that right over right now. So at this point, the first Evernote goes to anyone you enroll. Every single new customer gets the welcome Evernote. The second Evernote goes out when somebody has enrolled their first person. And this is going to be where the duplication comes in. And this is the piece that I couldn't sleep because I think this is brilliant. So if it'll pull up, I want to show you. The very first thing, it is showing them how to be a tour guide. And the very first thing, if we can scroll up a little bit. Other way. Look, step number 1. Send the new associate the welcome note. Now we're a duplicating machine because we did it and they did it. So cool. Announce them on your Facebook cleansing coaching page. Add them to the Leaders Biz page. Share with, our own Tracy O'Malley. Let's click on that one. Has anyone heard Tracy O'Malley's 14-day talk? Yes, it's brilliant. So they can go ahead and they can know exactly how to talk to the person that they're coaching. And not only is it going to spell out the 14-day talk, there's also a video clip at the bottom. So if they're a visual, if they need to see it and watch the video to learn best, they can do that. So that's at the very bottom right there. Boom. Now we're duplicating. How easy is that? Ring, 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 ring.
Hello.
Lindsay, oh my gosh. Lindsay, hey, yeah. Lindsay, I got this credit card in the mail and there's like cash on it. Like you didn't tell me there's gonna be like that much cash. Like I thought it was gonna make like $50 or something. And there's like more than I make my part-time job. Like what the heck? You didn't tell me this, did you? So I just have to say really quick, this is a conversation Carolee and I legitimately had at Celebration, sharing a double bed. She was trying to fall asleep looking and she's like, I have money. And, okay, but now I'll go back. Yeah, Carolee, I am so excited for you. That's called your ISA wallet card. Congratulations on becoming a consultant. And now you have just unlocked residual income. So I know that before you said you wanted to eat for free and possibly pay for your car payment. I'm gonna send you another Evernote that's going to show you the entire compensation plan again. I know we talked about it before, but this is really gonna spell it out for you and show you everything that's possible. Would you be open to that?
Yeah, it's money, and that was easy, like super easy. I'm so excited. You tell me everything.
Okay, it's coming. Here it comes. So this is our third part of the system. This is the Evernote that we send to people when they have become a consultant. Because what happens when you become a consultant? You do it again, you create it again, you create it again. Manager is how many consultants? 2. Director is how many consultants? 6. Executive is how many consultants? 10. So we do the same thing over and over and over once we help to create a consultant. So that's it. That's not it. It's work. And we all know that it comes with work and a lot of effort. But it doesn't need to be so complicated. The system is simple. So this is going to show them exactly what to do. Send all of your new enrollee friends a welcome note. Talks about social media, the team page, how to properly use the team page, Facebook ideas and tips, keep track of who you're enrolling with a rolling contact list, add your new enrollees to the business page, walk your new enrollee through auto ship and share the importance of it, continue sharing, here's the you share, they share, repeat video, and it goes on and on with the bonuses and the compensation plan and everything. So this is going to really help to cast that, and this is why this system works really, really well. Because how often have we verbal vomited on people from day one? We just start barfing everything all over them. What Travis Garza taught me in the meeting that I was at was that it's really important to categorize people with where they're at. Meet people where they're at. This system helps you to do that. Now you might have some runners. I know Jody's a massive runner, and she might have got all 3 of these Evernotes in the same day. But the majority of people that you enroll are going to get these Evernotes as they start to show interest, as they start to enroll somebody else, as they start to become a consultant. So you send it as they can digest and absorb the information. So this is why this system works really, really well. I love it. It has freed up so much time to do the things that I love doing, which is connection, which is spending time building relationships and getting out there and talking to more people and sharing this opportunity with more people. Because if we're spending all of our time answering questions and trying to be a nutritionist and a counselor and be everything for everyone, we're not growing the company. And our goal here is to grow the company together to the largest health and wellness company in the world. So we've got to get to work. So, anyway, that's all we had to share with the Evernote system. I want to answer questions. Yes.
So if I put Evernote app on my phone, how do I get all those wonderful things you just showed?
So it is so, she asked if I put Evernote app on my phone, how do I get all the wonderful things that I just shared? And it is simple. At the bottom of each Evernote, there is a link. You copy and paste it into Evernote. It is literally that easy. So, and the way that I do it is I actually just copy and paste that link into a text message. I don't send emails either. I don't love emails. It's just, I use text messaging. Gina. Okay, so in your business pages, the links for each Evernote will be in your personal business pages. So, what are they asking? Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm promotional.
So, okay, we will show exactly how you do this, but when you download Evernote onto your phone, in the right-hand corner, there's a little, it looks like a square with a arrow. You'll hit that, and you always want to share your links public. It'll ask you public or private. If you share it private, they will not be able to open it. So always share your link public, and then you can send it as a text or in an email or however. So you can send it right from here as well. So I can be anywhere and send my Evernotes to people. So it's right on your phone, it's mobile, it's on any mobile device.
I'm posting it in the fast track right now.
Okay, so all these questions, we will be more clear. We want you guys to know that you can get free Evernote training on Pinterest. There's like page after page after page of Pinterest Evernote training. We could spend literally 7 weeks training on Pinterest or Evernote. It's a lot. We've done all the work for you. Okay, you don't have to go and do this. Do not try to recreate the wheel. In all honesty, there was one other Evernote, and I'll share it. You send it, and it sends all their crystals, their dates. So someone who, like a Jody, who's gonna, you know she's going for this, you send her that Evernote. Here's your dates. These are the dates you need to hit. So there's one more that we do share as well. So, but we didn't have time to teach you Evernote. Please take the time to learn it. It's not hard. It's like a Word document, but way better and way easier to store and share.
Thank you so much. Nicole is the Evernote master. And I totally forgot about that Evernote, that I want to add that to our system that we use. Here's what I want to tell you. You get, in this company, you get to learn as you earn. And so you do not have to be a master at Evernote either. And I don't want anyone to get tripped up about that right now, because you can get better at Evernote. You can take the training. There is more things to learn, but we've been using it for about 8 months and I haven't learned it. I just share the links and it's working really, really well. And so I want to personalize them and I want to learn more so I can create more Evernotes. But right now, it can be as simple as just sharing, like Nicole said, what's already been done for you and is ready to share. And it's public, and so as it's updated, it will be updated for you as well. So hopefully that makes a lot of sense. Yes, Christine.
With the one you were just talking about, here's your dates to get all the crystal resets. Do you send that one at the same time you send the welcome one, like right out of the gate, or when do you send that one?
Well, if they'll let me.
It's really going to depend on the person. So if you know that they're ready, yes, you have to read the people that you're getting started. So if someone is asking the right questions, then you know what to send them. But if they're just a product user to start out the gate, I'm not going to send it. I'm just not, because they're most likely not going to run for it. But I have showed them in their back office what's possible already. And when you log in on that page, it tells them as soon as they become an associate, it lists their dates right there now. So Isagenix is really making it easy for us. You can point that out to them. Hey, I just want you to know there's $2,000 on the table up front right now if you hit these dates. It's just bonuses. So fun to run for, right? They might go, oh my gosh, that would pay for Jimmy's soccer tournament next, whatever. It will get them thinking. But if I have someone going, I need this, I need money, definitely make sure you show them the money. So I've had people from, like me, I'm not sure, don't talk to me about this. Don't. Two people are like, I need it. So you have to know the person you're talking to. So just make sure. But I send it fairly quickly. As soon as they sign up the first person, it goes to them. As soon as they enroll one person.
At the same time as that second email that you signed your first associates usually.
Yeah. Yep. So I just let them know right away where the money is and that you have the opportunity. If Trisha hadn't known, she wouldn't have run for it. So again, never prejudge. I tell everybody that there's money on the table. And if they want it, they'll go for it. If not, I didn't.
How about that skit?
Okay, I get the pleasure of bringing up Gina.
Woo!
Beautiful little rock star heart body.
Bye, everybody. Thank you so much for coming. Wasn't that awesome? I have been spinning my tail for the last 4 years. I'm really excited.
I was saying this when I started.
Oh,
Yeah, this is great. You guys were so awesome. All the learning's gonna soak in. I can't wait to get home and get started. Who's with me?
Yeah.
Okay, here's the word, you guys. It's practice, practice, practice. We need to go in our back office all week and practice. Ask questions. Opening the box, find your best friend, your husband, your daughter. Practice, practice, practice opening the box, sharing what they shared on the products. And then Marco Polo, download the app. I am so excited. Thank you so much.
Oh, my pleasure.
That's going to be great. I can use that in my other business. And the Evernote, practice that. I'm just as new at this, and I've been in it 5 years, so I'm going to ask them a lot of questions about the Evercare notes. Yeah, I'm just really excited. So who's going to practice with me? Awesome, awesome. Any questions? No? You guys are way too quiet. Where's the music?
I'm not the music. Have you heard of The Greatest Showman?
yes, yes. Woo!
Okay, guys, so just so you know, do you know what's our call to action tonight? Kenny is going to be posting in the Fast Track group what the call to action is, so that nobody has any excuses, right? Okay, so I get to close this out tonight, and I feel so much gratitude to do this. Thank you guys for being here. As I look around and I see faces that I know very, very, very well, and faces I don't know, I'm so excited for the next 51 days to see how many executives are created in this group. 4 years ago when I got started, and Tracy came to my house with her big hair and her big truck and literally just grabbed my heart. I felt so safe with her, and I felt so much trust because she told me what she was doing, and she had such a strong posture, and she cast a vision for me and my family as we sat there together with my little boys and my husband, that it just caught me in this incredible vision of what was possible. At the time, I think you were making like $9,000 a month, and I was like, what? Like, who makes $9,000 a month? Like, I don't want to. What's your biggest month so far? 130,000. Dude, that's just crazy. Like, it just blows my mind. And that is what's possible with Isagenix. So for the next few minutes before we close out, we're going to do something really special. And I hope you guys will all play, because you did promise 100%, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to tell you right now, I came home from my first event in my KO this month 4 years ago. And I said, I'm going for it. And I did. And I told every person that I knew what I was doing. At that time, if you knew me, you knew what my vision was. And so many of you are trying to go for something, and yet nobody around you knows what you're doing. Because here's the thing, we live in a really busy and loud world. Social media, work, family, everything, it's loud. And if you're mousing around in life, like just like, I have these shakes, you know what I mean? Or like you can get your products paid for maybe. Like nobody's gonna hear you. They're just not gonna hear you. It's too loud out here. You have to be so clear, so loud, so bold, so bulletproof that everybody knows what you're doing and they have the trust and confidence to follow you. All right, so for the next 10 minutes, you're gonna find a partner that you do not know, and you're gonna start asking each other questions. We're gonna tell you when it's halfway, so one person's gonna go, and then halfway we'll tell you, and the next person's gonna go. Your job is to ask your partner questions. Why are you here? What is your goal? Why? 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 I want you to go so deep that you hit bedrock. And bedrock to me, because I just love like rocks and stuff, I'm kind of a nerd. Bedrock to me is gold. That's when emotion comes out. And that emotion might be anger. I have to retire. I have to be with my kids more. It could be excitement. I cannot wait to live a life of freedom. It could be tears.
All right, but your goal right now is to get somebody to Bedrock. And if you can do that right now, you can do it over and over and over again. All right, so find a partner. You do not know this person. I'm giving you like 30 seconds, so you gotta hustle. All right, I just want to make sure that social hour is over and you're asking questions to get to Bedrock.
Like a really loud, fun dance song, something. Just something fun. You just pick something. We're gonna finish with the song. Honestly, anything really fun and exciting.
All right, guys, go ahead and switch partners if you haven't already. Are you getting to bedrock? Are you going deep? Thirty seconds, guys. All right, guys, here we go. Hug it out, hug it out, hug it out.
All right, guys. You might not have known, but we have present time to finish this out. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 presents. Who wants a present? All right. Okay, so we're gonna do 10 takeaways. 10 takeaways. If you share a takeaway, you're gonna get a present. So don't all stand for one. For Susie, leaders go first. She had her hand up. Takeaway for tonight.
The takeaway, I mean, I've known to like shut my shitty committee in my head off. But also, just to duplicate, you know, I look at you guys and I'm like, how do they do it, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, you know, these, like, I didn't know you could copy Marco Polo. I mean, I love it, I use it, but I didn't know I could copy. I definitely have to watch using a name though, because I'm big on that. So I got to be very basic when I do that. And then the Evernote, you know, I've had it on my phone and I just haven't used it. So just use it, the tools.
Woo!
All right, Susie, go for it and grab a present.
Yeah.
Awesome presents up there, including a planner. If you haven't had you don't have a planner yet, right here.
Hi, I'm Erin. There's a lot of things, but I think Nicole said at the back. Thing that I wrote down was balance is a myth. And that's, I see it, there's a couple people that have balance on it. I'm a full-time mom, a full-time worker, wife, like many of us. And Nicole, like, is my, all the time, like, I don't know how to do this, I don't know how to do this. And she's like, you can just do it. And it is really a myth. You just gotta fit in the pockets of your life. So that was like really a key tonight.
Woo!
Thank you, Erin. You guys see the bedrock? Do you see it? She's hiding, but I see the tears. That's beautiful. Right here.
Okay, I know that all of us, Pam Lozardi, I'm from Charlotte, Arizona.
Yeah, Pam. Woo!
I know that all of us, except for that one person that raised their hand for the business, that we come for the products, but I remembered by meeting this lady right here that we come for the products, but we stay for the people.
Yeah. Woo!
Because I love bedrock. Over here, anybody? I'm coming. All right, Krista.
My takeaway tonight, I'm Krista, I'm from Mesa.
Woo! Yeah, Krista.
I'm in a fortunate position to be retired with my husband. He's in his mid-50s, I'm in my earlier 50s. And my biggest fear about getting started in business has been it would take away from my time. And your skit tonight, girls, holy smokes. I'm going to be a tour guide.
Yeah.
Yes, right here.
Hey, I'm Deb Sellers. I'm from Chandler. Oh, I got my head up. So hopefully you guys can see me. I just want to say thank you to you guys for putting these tools together. I used them last night. I got my very first consultant this last week.
Yeah. Woo!
She stayed consistent and she got 8 cycles.
Woo!
That's super exciting. And I forwarded her the new member Evernote last night to give to her new people. So woo-woo, we're going.
Yeah.
Duplication at its finest. All right, right here in the middle.
Okay. My name is Faye, and I've been in this for over a year. But I've been so scared, and for me to stand up in front of all you guys, just so.
Woo! Yeah. Woo!
I can do it. I can do it. I'm gonna do it for my family.
Yeah. Woo!
Hi, my name is Diana, and I'm from Gilbert. This is not an easy thing for me, even though I'm a very social butterfly, but around a lot of people that I don't know, it's a good way to practice. But my takeaways is to really, it's okay to be uncomfortable. That's how you're gonna, progress, and that's how you're gonna be a good leader. And I just am going to practice looking and playing around with Evernote, Marco Polo. I have actually downloaded
Marco Polo and play around, but not actually added people on there. So tonight, maybe tonight, I'm gonna start that. I'm not gonna go to bed until I do this.
Yeah. Woo!
Okay, I'm just gonna challenge you to Marco Polo somebody in this room tonight. Okay. All right, oh, right here.
My name is Shai Peterson, and I'm from Mesa.
Yes, Shy. Woo!
I appreciated so much what Nicole said about start vision testing immediately. Start their vision open. You know, some of us do that by nature, and others are just like, I don't know if I can walk forward. So if we help open their eyes and help them start vision testing about anything is possible. I love it.
All right, looks like we have right here.
Shy needs to come up.
My name's Janessa. I'm from Mesa, and I did miss the first half, but my biggest takeaway from what I did catch was one, finding an accountability partner that's local, and just
Yeah.
that last few minutes, rediscovering in her asking me why, exactly what my why is again, which is gonna definitely help lead me forward and focus on what I need to do this year.
Woo!
All right, last present, right here we go. This is not grandma. But if you haven't met grandma, you need to.
Go, Mike.
This is Mike from Wisconsin,
Woo!
aka Isagenix. Now, what I took away tonight was actually, the organization. I think for me, the biggest problem I've had is staying organized and keeping things, the main thing. But tonight, everything with all of the Evernote, Marco Polo, putting all that into effect, I think I'll be able to finally get on track and, go straight for the 50, what is it, Tracy, the 51 days. I'm going for it. Thank you.
All right. Woo!
All right, beautiful guys. We just want to make a quick reminder, just so you guys know. We know there were several people here that were not here tonight because they were sick. Some of us came and we shouldn't be here because we are sick. But we understand that schedules are crazy, and we value your time as mothers, fathers, workers. So just know that we want you here every week. We get it if you can't. I would say please reach out to one of your leaders if you can't be here, because you want that accountability. Don't just not show up, right? Ever. Don't ever disappear. Let us know if things are happening. If you wrote a letter to Tracy, we want you to drop that off in the front over here on the table by her. And just understand that if people come into your business over the next few weeks and they want to be a part of this, they're welcome. We want them here. We have a lot of people coming for the first time next week, and that's exciting. So let's bring them, invite them. Let's do this, guys.
We're gonna end with a dance party. We gotta dance. Turn it up, friends.
Please. Love you guys. Have a good night.
I